Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ayanna here. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, hey girl, hey. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Today we're going to be doing a mukbang. I don't know how you say it. Whatever, we're going to be eating, girl. We're going to be eating today, okay? Okay. I made some lobster tails, 2 lobster tails, and I made this like shrimp and broccoli rice. Oh my god, I tasted it, y'all. It's so good. I'm about to tear this shit up. But yeah, and then I made my own little sauce here. Kind of got cold, but let me twirl it up. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a mukbang today, and I also have a story time. So I'm glad to have you here with me. Be sure y'all sit down and get yourself something to eat. Happy Sunday, by the way. This is when this video will be posted. What y'all eating for dinner? Comment down below and let me know what you're having for dinner. Honey, I've been wanting some lobster so bad, but I'm so used to like going out to dinner and stuff, but this quarantine haven't been allowing it. So yeah. So today I made my own and it smells so good, so I'm about to tear it up. And I've been drinking a little bit. I also have some wine here. The same wine from my last video, and I have a half a bottle of water here also. The one is called Sangiovese, I believe, but it's really good. It's kind of strong, but it's good. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let me try the rice. Yeah. The bomb, okay? I'm gonna start selling this shit. Come buy some can't call it shrimp fried rice because I didn't fry it, but whatever. Oh my god, it's delicious. There's shrimp in it. I cut up onions, bell peppers, and some celery and made it with some broccoli and shrimp and some seasonings. Honey, this, I feel like I'm in New Orleans, but I made it myself. Yes. And the sauce is just a butter sauce with some garlic and some seasoning. But I tasted it beforehand because you know when you cook, you taste test or whatever. It's so good, y'all. But anyway, let's get started with the story time. This story time is so juicy, y'all. It's really crazy. Like it's so crazy to me. People so evil, but yeah, so I'm not going to be calling them by their real names just because, like I said in my last video, I don't know if that's, I don't want people's families coming after me and trying to dog me online and all that. And I'm tearing the lobster apart now. I don't know if, you know, I'll be copywritten for that or whatever, so I'm just going to make up names. But there was this young girl, beautiful girl, super pretty. Her name, I'm going to just call her Brooke. I'm going to call her Brooke. Super pretty girl, light skin. She had a blonde, bald taper. If you can wear a blonde, bald taper, you know you're pretty as hell. Oh my god. I ain't ever got to go get lobster from nowhere again. This ain't my first time making lobster, but it's my first time making my own sauce and the rice to go with it. It is delicious. But yeah, girl named Brooke. Her body was found. Oh, this is the first 48 episode. The episode is titled Fallen Angel. I'll link it down below, but yeah. Oh my god, it's so good. Anyway, her body was found. The episode starts off. Her body was found in a park. They dropped her off in a park, butt naked. Just poor girl body, just laying in the middle of the park, butt naked. A neighbor's looking out the window. You know, older lady or a man, or I'm not sure. See a bunch of dogs swarming something in the park, and he calls the police when he realizes it's a body. So the police come, find a body in the park, discover that the girl was shot in the back 6 times. This girl was 19 years old. Shot in the back 6 times. And just dropped her off like a piece of meat. Like, how disgusting for somebody to do that to such a young girl. But anyway, found their body in the middle of the park. They did some investigating. I got my little cheat sheet here too, y'all, because I watched this 2 days ago and I just didn't want to forget anything. So after she got shot in the back, well, not after she got shot in the back, but once they realized, you know, what had taken place, the detectives went back to the station or asking have there any 56s reporting. I guess 56 means missing person in Atlanta anyway. I don't know if that's everywhere across the board. And they said no. But none in the area. So they ended up finding out who she is. They contacted her mother. You know, of course, her mother was distraught. Then they contacted her grandmother because she was a little close to her grandmother. Her mother had put her out. I guess she just didn't want to follow rules. I don't know why she put her out, but her mother put her out. So she was just staying here and there out of her car, basically. So they called her grandmother. You know, when's the last time you talked to her? Her grandmother said, she texted me yesterday. Happy Memorial Day, Grandma. I love you. You know, which is probably a normal text. For whatever reason, the police, the detectives thought, you know, something was wrong because she sent an I love you text. I mean, a lot of people tell their grandmothers, I love you. I do. But anyway, they ended up talking to the family and let them know, you know, sorry about your loss or whatever. Sorry that your granddaughter has passed, which is a very unfortunate situation. They let them know what happened. But the crazy thing about it was she was shot with these like special type of bullets. The bullets were called RIP. You know, what type of shit is that? I never even knew there were different types of bullets like that. RIP, and these bullets had a special ripple effect. I guess once they get inside a human, a person, they splatter like fireworks. So I'm thinking like, damn, if she would have been shot with, I'm eating shrimp, y'all. If she would have been shot with a regular gun, maybe the poor girl would have made it. So, of course, because the bullets are special, they start doing some investigating, find out where, you know, these were sold at, because they're not sold everywhere. They're only sold in select states, cities, or whatever. And they can track who buys them, because when you buy ammunition and a gun and stuff, they keep track of your name if you buy it legally. Anyway, so once they found out, you know, who she was or whatever, they used their license to track her car. Because she had been living out her car. Y'all, this is so good. It's making my nose run kind of hot. Kind of spicy, but excuse me. They used their license to track her car to the last location. They ended up putting it on the news, and they found her car. But the girl was, like I said, she was 19. She was pretty, Atlanta. She was popping, basically. So once the news got out that, you know, she had passed away or whatever, she had a huge social media outpour of love. You know, RIP, baby girl, you're gonna be missed. All of this. So because of the big outpour of love, the detectives are thinking, oh, this is going to be a piece of cake. Somebody has to know what happened to this girl. So they start getting calls with tips coming in. Somebody called in and said, or this guy that called in and said he had talked to her a few days prior, and she had told him that she was scared of her ex-boyfriend. He wouldn't leave her alone. I guess he had hit her or something. And that he bought these special kind of guns, and she was nervous. She thought he was going to do something to her. So, of course, the police head over to the ex-boyfriend, because y'all know these niggas emotional. So they went over there, talked to the ex-boyfriend. He had an alibi. He like, I haven't talked to her. You know, I'm back with my baby mom or whatever. So They questioned the baby mom, like, where was you at last night? Was he with you? Of course she lies. Or I ain't gonna say lie, of course, because I don't know what they was doing, but of course she says, yeah, he was with me. But let me tell you the kicker part. They said, what do you know about this girl? Mind you, she knows this girl just got murdered, slaughtered in a park. This girl said, all I know about her, she was fucking my nigga. The disrespect. Like, what? Why couldn't you just say, I'm sorry about her loss, like, I didn't know much about her, we had a little beef over my man or something like that. Just disrespectful. Some people are so ignorant, but yeah, that's what happened with that. So they both had an alibi, and it ended up checking out that they were cleared. Thankfully, glad they didn't kill her, but you know, I just feel like that was real disrespectful and distasteful. I'm just taking the lobster out of here, what's left, and putting it in the sauce. Distasteful to say from someone that was just brutally murdered, and you got these detectives on these cameras, you know this gonna be on TV. So after that, they end up talking to the friend that she was with the night before, and the friend is like, yeah, she was here, she stayed here sometimes, you know, because she don't really have a place to stay. She's been staying in her car, and she didn't really want to be staying with her grandmother. I guess her grandmother didn't like asking her questions, because that's what broke her and her mom relationship up. She said, I didn't really want to ask her questions because, you know, she didn't like being asked questions. I guess probably why her and her mom didn't get along. Her mom wanted her in her house at a certain time and all that. Just because she's grown, I mean, you can do whatever you want, like, in that household, I guess. So yeah, so so the friend is like, yeah, we were supposed to go out last night. She was here. And the detective is like, she was there with you? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, well, what happened to her? She said, I take too long to get dressed, I guess. She got, which I do all the time, it's normal for her. So Brooke went out to her car. She called her like, hey girl, I'm about to be ready. I don't see your car outside. I'm spitting. Sorry. It feels so good. So she like, yeah girl, I just went to the corner store. I'll be right back. She calls Brooke. Her friend calls Brooke. And Brooke says, I just ran to the store. I'll be right back. So her friend think nothing of it. Like, okay, she'll be right back. A few minutes go by or whatever. Enough time for a friend to text her. They're like, damn girl, where you at? She never got a response. And she told the police this. So the police is like, okay, so had to happen between here, because the friend let the police know that it was a corner store, you know, down the street. That's assumed where she went, to the gas station that was really close. So the police went to the gas station to get the surveillance. Taking the lobster out. The police went to the gas station to get the surveillance. And they saw a car like hers. They couldn't tell if it was exactly hers, though, because the footage wasn't really that good. But they ended up finding they think it's happening at that store, because they seen some footage with a car like hers, but they just kept hitting dead ends. So they went back to the car to search for more evidence. I don't know why they didn't thoroughly search the car in the first place. I'm not a cop. I don't know what the rules are, but they went back to her car, to Brooke's car down at the station, because they kept it there for evidence. They just didn't thoroughly go through it, I guess. And in the car, they ended up finding, you know, a bunch of clothes, pillows, and all that, because that's where she was living. But they also found a Coke bottle, a Sprite bottle, and a pack of Rellos. You know, like new, basically. Within 24 hours, someone been drinking this or whatever. So they called a friend back, like, send us a picture of what she had on last night. And a friend sent a picture. She had on like this really cute black leotard or whatever, like she was going out. They were going to go to the club. So they see that in the car, the leotard or whatever. So then they go back to the crime scene where they found the car. The car was hidden in like behind some building or something. Someone hid the car. The police ended up finding it after they put out, you know, APB, I think it's called. I don't know, whatever it's called, to find missing vehicles or whatever. And they dug a little deeper. Around the crime scene, they found this ribbed dress. You know, the cute like cami dresses that girls wear. And a pack of cigarettes. And a Sprite bottle. So they sent the picture of the dress and stuff to the friend. Well, first they called the mom and asked, you know, is this her dress? And her mom said, yes, this is her favorite dress. She loves these dresses. Definitely hers. But they sent the picture of the dress to the friend because that's the last known person to see her. And y'all, this is so good. The friend is like, you know, that could be hers, but that's not what she had on last night. So, of course, the detectives are a little confused. So they start checking her social media. At 10:27 p.m., she had posted on Snapchat walking through grass. Like, I'm too pretty to be walking through this grass. But the text prior to her friend was at 10:53 that told her, hey, you know, I'm at the store or whatever, the phone call that she made. So somewhere between 10:27 p.m. and 10:53 around that time, baby girl lost her life. So the police start doing a timeline, like, okay, somewhere between this timeline she changed her clothes if this dress is hers. But that couldn't have been true because, like the friend said, she had that black outfit on, that leotard, at her house. But she had a car full of clothes. I think they forgot that part because that's where she was living. So they didn't realize, like, okay, she definitely got dressed in this car at some point in time. So some more tips started coming in about her being in a park. I'm sorry, 2 more tips start coming in about her hearing shots in a park. This was a different park though. A park a little down the street, not too far from the park that they initially thought she was in. Then they got a tip that they saw her in a car at a gas station with 2 black males, one in the front seat and one in the back seat, and some homeless person. So they go to this different park and then realize that it's a gas station closer to this park than the one that they thought was by the friend's house. So they go in this store and get the surveillance. On camera, they saw her in there buying Brillos, Coke, and a Sprite. Remember I mentioned that before? She was buying the stuff, maybe for, I guess, who she was with. I don't know. Whoever she was, she felt comfortable because they let her go in the store by herself. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like they was forcing her to go do anything. But then something happened where they had, like, the homeless person go in so they wouldn't be seen on camera. Like, these were strategic people. So they ended up, you know, reevaluating everything. So they ran a rape kit on her. They ended up running a rape kit on her. She was, well, I don't know if she was raped. I'm assuming she was raped. They said she was raped. They had a Y chromosome inside her, which is a man's semen. They ended up testing that Sprite bottle had a Y chromosome, but it didn't match anybody in their system. So, y'all, this is so good. So, this really tastes like the food in New Orleans. I got y'all secret now, Louisiana. So after the rape kit, nothing came back in their system to match anybody, you know, that's ever been in their system. 48 hours is up by this time. So 2 years go by. 2 years go by. 2 whole years. No break in the case. They thought it was going to be easy because she was a popular girl. Nothing. 2 years go by. They get a tip about a man named, I'm just going to call him Chauncey. Chauncey. And in between this time, y'all got to watch the show though, because so much happened in between the times where you think, oh, they got the killer. They got the killer. And nothing. I just don't have enough time in this video to tell y'all that. But so yeah, they got the tip about this man named Chauncey. In that area, or they were out here killing people. But this man is in jail already. So they go down to the jail, question Chauncey. He denies knowing her. He denies knowing her. So they go back to trace his phone records. In the phone records, they show him texting his mother saying, "Mom, please don't get a police my name." Something about, I just can't get my life right. And, you know, no matter what I do, things are just not going good for me, basically. So they go to the mom's house. The mom live in, I'm going to say, Alabama. They go to the mom's house in Alabama and ask, what are those text messages about? And I guess he got into a confrontation with somebody in Alabama, and the police was looking for him. Something completely different than what the case they was talking about, which could have been true. So the police like, okay, that may be true, but they ended up getting a swab from him, a DNA swab. He's already in jail. They ended up getting the DNA swab. The DNA swab matches the test from the Sprite. This dude is already in jail for a double homicide. So yeah, y'all, this dude is already in jail for a double homicide. My camera cut off, so that's why I'm just coming back, repeat myself. I think that's the last thing I'm saying. I had to start over, girl. So yeah, the guy is in jail for a double homicide of somebody else, and he's already in he's already been accused of 2 other murders from 2 kids, y'all. This dude is crazy. When you see the dude picture, if you watch the video, he look like a normal dude. He's a good looking dude. He's just, I mean, he ain't no Idris Elba or nothing, but he's a good looking dude. He looks normal, like a normal dude that be out in the club or something. Not that all serial killers look crazy, but clearly this dude is messed up. You killed 2 kids. You killed a woman and a man from a robbery. So once they realize, okay, you lied, but he's already in jail for a double homicide. He's already in jail for life, no matter what. So now he killed her, y'all. But why? They never said why. Like, they never explained why. But at least they found the killer. But this is 2 years later. This is 2 years later that her family crying, you know, please, we just want justice for our baby girl. And nobody would ever know why. Just a sick ass individual out here killing people. Like, that shit is sick. She lost her life because she went to the corner store, y'all. So I think it's just, with this world, it's just some crazy people in this world. I think you should always go somewhere with somebody. Just always have somebody with you, because these people is crazy. You can't even say these dudes, because it's not just dudes. Like, women is crazy. It could have been a woman that killed her. But I just want to know why they did it. I'm full, y'all, but I'm about to finish it. I just want to know why he did it. Like, why on earth would you just kill somebody and drop her in the park like a piece of meat? Like, that's sick. Because when they went through her stuff, they said that the only thing that was going on, so you could tell her the money part of her purse was Rambo through. Why not just rob her and leave? Why you gotta go ahead and kill her? Like, so I'm assuming she liked the dude or something, because she was comfortable enough to go in the store and buy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were in the car, like something was happening. She probably left her friend's house. Like, oh, I'm about to meet up with this little dude. She just didn't want to tell her friend at that time. I don't know, but ladies, protect yourself. Don't go nowhere by yourself, especially if you're a pretty girl. Something wrong with these with these people thinking they entitled to you, entitled to your body. They think they entitled to the money you work hard for, or whatever. Like, that shit is just sick to me. So just protect yourself. Get a gun. Get a gun. Get a knife. Something. And don't go nowhere by yourself unless you absolutely have to, because there's too many women, all types of women, but in particular I feel like there's too many black women coming up missing. The detectives on this case was black. I believe that's why they cared so much. She was a black, well, she was mixed, but she looked black. She was a black girl, but sometimes the detectives and stuff just don't, I don't think they put in enough effort. Like, there's a lot of murders around here where I live that's been unsolved. So protect yourself, because don't nobody care about you like your family. These simple people will be out here taking your life just because. So yeah, basically she lost her life from going to the corner store. They titled the episode Fallen Angel. I think it's because she had so much love. Like, nobody had anything bad to say about her. But it's a really good episode. I'm gonna link it down below. Be sure y'all watch it. This is my last piece of lobster, y'all. There's so much garlic in here. Y'all, this stuff is so good. But yeah. So that's the end of the story time. And I'm about to be done because I don't have no more in this plate. I'm full, but it was so good, honestly. I'm about to go get some more rice anyway, because I don't have any more lobster. But this shrimp rice is delightful. This lobster was the bomb. But yeah, y'all, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know if you're gonna watch a story time. Let me know if you enjoyed this mukbang, because I plan to do these weekly. I'm glad to have you here. Be sure to show your girl some love. Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Hey, I'm too corny. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.